Everyone, welcome to Legacy IAS. So prelims results were announced yesterday. This video is talking about that. Okay, and I know like you must have gone through a lot, and many people were right on the border. Some may have cleared, some would have not cleared. That is the reality of life. Okay, so the thing is that what are the basic things about the result that we'll see, and then we'll see that what are the things that you should be doing it as a way forward. Okay, so this is that kind of video. Now let's get started. So first thing is, if you see this prelims result, this is what they come up with. And if you see here, it says that last year a total of 14161 students qualified for means and the number of seats were 1087. This year only 13,343. Number of vacancies were 1016. If you take the ratio, if you divide them, you will get it around 1.3. Sorry. Yeah, so you will get that 13 times the number of vacancy approx is the number of people who will clear prelims. This has been the norm till now. Now these are the roll numbers. Right now they have not released the name wise list for UPSC CSE prelims. Then similarly you can see the UPSC forest prelims paper also, the results, and here also same way. Now this year, because the number of seats in forest were particularly very less, so it was almost 2000 people cleared prelims for forest services examination in 2025. This year only 1046 has been shortlisted, that is almost half. Correct. Now why is that? Because earlier the vacancies were 150, while this year there are only 80 vacancies. Correct. So just in similar proportion they have reduced it to almost half. Okay, now here they have also released the name wise list. Okay, so this is the result that has been announced. Hopefully you would have find your name on this list. Even if you don't have, it's fine. It's fine. Everybody has gone through this phase, correct, where they're not able to clear prelims, or in some PDF at least they're not seeing their name. So that is the reality of this exam. Now, for those of you who have cleared or who want to prepare for mains, again, so this is a prelim mains test series that we have here at Legacy IAS. Okay, you can see the price here. Also, if you have cleared prelims, there are many discounts for you. So for that, you can contact on this number. Okay, so you will be given proper mains test, daily targets, and evaluation, everything. Okay. Now, if you, apart from this, if you also want one-on-one mentorship, then you can get this for 19,000 rupees. Okay. Again, for those who have cleared prelims, there will be some discounts. You can contact on this number to know more about it. Okay. Now, let's start seeing the 4 groups of students that I have made here and what should be the way forward for them. Now, first is the people who have cleared this. People who cleared, of course, both the stages and they got their name here. Now, for people who have cleared, the simple advice is, of course, that get into mains mode. Okay, there isn't much time. The kind of prelims we are seeing these days, it becomes very difficult to assure you that every time you will be clearing it, correct? So once you have cleared prelims, try to give it your best. Some people are of that notion that this time I'm not well prepared, this time I will just give for practice, this that. See, if you start thinking like that, you will end up wasting more time. So keep it as a serious attempt and give it properly. Okay, whatever test you have to write, okay, don't wait for this. See, if you have cleared prelims, this prelims was very absurd, then you have good enough knowledge, so you can start writing writing will be the biggest obstacle for you. Okay, for most people it is the biggest obstacle. Okay, now, so that is why please start writing, please write mock, please write timed mock, especially for papers like for example GS4. Okay, this paper is mainly about writing and completing the paper on time. That is the most challenging part, not reading about different theories, this that. So please start writing. That is my advice to you for group 1 people. Okay, now for group 2 people who have cleared GS but they could not clear CSAT. Now see, this is a very large chunk of people. Like I didn't imagine so many people. I got messages that sir, I am clearing GS but I am not able to clear CSAT this time. And many people were in this range of 60 to 65 where they were looking for that one question, two question that could be correct. So that was the issue this time. Now for people like this who have cleared GS but could not clear CSAT, see, understand the paper of CSAT is becoming very dynamic. If you are clearing even this GS, okay, by clearing I mean 75 plus. This is the approx that we are getting from most places, that this might be the cutoff. So just from the provisional answer key only, if you are getting 75 plus and then you are flunking CSAT, understand that CSAT is very dynamic now. So you need to practice this throughout the year. Okay, for this you can follow two things. One is there is a channel, you will find this. If you open details of this channel, there only you will find CSAT by Legacy IS. This is another YouTube channel that we have for CSAT. There you will find videos, crash course and regular practice, all that. Also you can follow me on Telegram @UPSC underscore Prakhar. Okay, this is where you can follow me. Now, so in these places we will be ensuring regular practice for you, and also see, it does not take much. You can get questions from everywhere, anywhere it is available. Okay, so just try to practice, try to do questions regularly and force yourself to attempt quant questions. Okay, many students who especially from humanities background, non-science background, they tend to do what? In mocks they mainly rely on reasoning and reading comprehension, even if they have learnt entire mathematics. So that is a problem. Don't fall in that trap. Okay, force yourself to attempt quant questions. You can do quant sectionals also, because this is the most important section and this is what most people fear the most. Force yourself before only, so that in exam you are not in an uncomfortable position. Then group 3 who have cleared CSAT but they are not clearing GS. By cleared CSAT means that they have scored 70 plus, 75 plus, like those ranges. Okay, now if you are in this range, then see, if you are already clearing this CSAT, it's fine. That means your CSAT prep is fine. Right now focus more on GS. Okay, of course mains, prelims, everything, optionals, mains, all this, focus more on this. And over time you will see that once you do them well, okay, once you do current affairs, continuously keep doing current affairs, so over time you will realize that if you keep doing this, then your GS starts improving. Okay, don't start giving prelims test again. Right from now you start giving test and test again. Okay, try to focus on understanding thing at a deeper level, because as you saw they gave 4 questions of ethics. Then even in the other GS question they were trying to understand your how deeply you understand the concepts. And that is why what you have to do, just try to focus on your optional, mains, current affairs. Try to do this. Don't just run behind again another prelims test series. Okay, then for CSAT, right now If you want, you can practice it weekly, or you can do it like next year or by the end of this year, like November, December, you can start doing it. Okay, because you already cleared the CSAT, so you must be fine around it. If you are really fearing CSAT, still you cleared but you still fear a lot, then you can do it weekly. Then the last is group 4 people who could not clear both of these paper. First of all, you need not be disheartened, because this year's, as the paper of both GS and CSAT came, it was very absurd. I am not even saying difficult, I am saying absurd. Okay, these are not the kind of papers that I expect, okay, or anybody expects, because many people who have prepared very well, they also could not clear. And it does not make much sense that somebody who has prepared for very long, who knows most of the things, who have given means interviews, even selected candidates, they again appear for the prelims and they are not able to clear. Okay, so that is something that is very weird considering any other exam. You take any other exams, you won't find this. But in UPSC, because of some absurdness in the prelims, this keeps happening. Okay, so don't curse yourself a lot. Okay, you want if you want to prepare further, of course you can take plan B, you can do whatever else you want for them. For that we can talk about in another video. Now if you want to stay in this preparation and you could not clear both, right from the start, devote proper time to both of them. Okay, if there are certain sections in GS or CSAT that you have not completed, okay, for which you have not done PYQs, so all those sections, try to focus on them, try to make them strong. Okay, that is very important. Okay, now see, whenever you clear prelims, you will have to give means. So learn answer writing. If you haven't already, learn answer writing and start practicing a bit. Okay, so that the next time, anytime you clear prelims, you are mains ready. Okay, so you can focus on both. Any chapter that is not completed, focus on them. PYQs, if you have not done, focus on them. Okay, there must be some chapters that you have not covered in GS and CSAT that well, or if you think that you can improve in some chapters, so focus on them and try to get it better. Don't try to ease yourself out that you are doing some subject or some topic which you anyway like, which you anyway do good. Don't do that. Okay, instead what you do, instead you try to get into uncomfortable situations right in the preparation phase. Correct, so that in the exam you are ready for it. For example, if let's say I'm weak in ancient history, okay, now is the time, because now prelims is very far. Correct, so now is the time that I take sectional test of ancient history. Does not matter, I will force myself that I will do this. Similarly for quant also, I will take sectional quant test, let's say of number system only. Then I am forced to solve it if I'm sitting there for 2 hours. And that is how you develop that knack of doing uncomfortable things. And that is very important when you give the main examination. Okay, so these are the 4 kinds of students I wanted to talk about. Essentially this covers everyone, and hope you maintain your motivation in this time. It becomes difficult, but if you keep getting that motivation and if you keep working hard, the next time that you give prelims, hopefully you will clear, and you will clear the entire examination, and it would be happy. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you.